Hey, do you guys know when life is going well, you feel positive about everything? When you wake up, you feel blessed. When you eat food, food tastes better. When you use the bathroom, your number two is not too hard or too soft. You enjoy the sounds of birds chirping outside. You just feel like life cannot get any better. And sometimes when you're feeling like that, you look at yourself in a mirror and in Future's voice, you say, life is good. And you chuckle a little bit like, Future? Well, that's what Colorado's going through right now. Well, that's what they went through. And I know you all love that feeling. But on a downside, you also have bad days, those rainy days that you hate, that you just don't want to wake up, that you wish were dreams. And sometimes you look in the mirror during those bad time periods and you say, can life get any worse than this? And then it gets even worse. Guess what? Colorado went through that during this football season. What's up, everyone? I'm Jonathan Panda. Welcome to my channel. See, in the beginning of this football season, Colorado had a great season opener. They defeated TCU 45-42, I believe. Had celebrities paying thousands of dollars to promote their team, endorsements coming everywhere, people supporting bandwagons. Me, became a Colorado bandwagon. People just cheering for the team. So they went through that phase for 3 weeks. They won 3 games. And then their star player got injured during that third game. And then afterwards, things started going downhill. They lost to Oregon, got demolished. I think the score was like 45-6. They lost to Oregon. And then next week they came back, they picked it back up. But then afterwards, everything just plummeted down. They lost like 6 games in a row. Just when they thought it couldn't get any worse, after they lost to Oregon, they were probably like, okay, you know what? This is just one L. It can't get any worse than this. After Arizona, they lose every game after that. Man, when I tell you this team went through hell, they went through hell during the end. So they had a really great season opener for the first 3 games. They were enjoying life. And then after Arizona, it was just terrible. Now, I am not a Colorado hater. I'm actually a Colorado fan. I am a Coach Prime fan. So believe me, I'm not going to try to bash the team or anything like that. I'm just trying to spread a little bit of news about what's going on in the transfer portal, specifically for Colorado. Now, the transfer portal is something that has really changed the ball game for all college sports, especially football, because now players can join a team, stay there. If they don't like it, leave. They don't have to sit out for 1 year. They don't have to do all that. Oh, I can't contact this coach right now. They don't have to do all that. Now players can just leave. But on the upside, Colorado had a great benefit for the transfer portal because obviously their head coach, Coach Prime, was really great at football. He's a Hall of Famer. So it was easy for him to get recruits. But now they're going through hell. See, they had a 4-8 season, and now high school recruits are starting to question, is it really worth going to Colorado? Is it really worth it? They had 3 recruits, 3 big-time recruits leave their commitment. Actually, they had 3 high school recruits decommit. And that's sad. Not just average players, high value players. They had a quarterback named Antoine Hill Jr. from the class of 2025 decommit. Antoine was a 6'5", 220 quarterback from Georgia. And then they had Danny O'Neal, a class of 2024 quarterback decommit. He was 6'1", 190. And then they had Jamaris Wilder. I hope I didn't butcher his name, Jamaris Wilder. Jamaris, I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly, but he also decommitted. He's a class of 2025 running back. He's 5'9", 185 from Florida. Now, that right there is fishy because I don't think there's ever been a time period when a college lost one quarterback in a season. But Colorado lost not just one, but two quarterbacks, not in a season, but in 24 hours. And it gets even worse than that. They lost a running back in all three of these recruits in 24 hours. And I'm just skeptical, but I'm not too skeptical because I'm like, everyone was hyping up Colorado, but then these players are seeing things that the general public don't see. One, Colorado has a great team, but their O-line needs some work. That was their main issue this year. Their O-line was not playing up to par, and that's why they had the most sacks in college this season. And understand this, it takes a while to restructure a line, a defensive and offensive line. It takes a good season. It's going to take a while to restructure that O-line, unless if a lot of O-linemen decide, okay, I want to commit to Colorado, and then they have a great variety of players to switch around, high status O-linemen to switch around during the games. Now, it takes a while to restructure a line. Now, imagine how long it takes to restructure a team. It's going to take about 2-3 years to really restructure that Colorado team. Another thing about Colorado is some of the players, the high school recruits, think that Coach Prime only cares about his sons. Obviously, Shedeur, Shiloh, and Travis Hunter is not his son, but let's be honest. You can kind of consider, okay, all of Coach Prime's players are his sons. Those are his sons, but he has two blood sons on the team. And he has another son who's not his blood son, but let's be honest. Travis Hunter is probably his favorite player. I'm going to be honest. So let's consider Travis Hunter his other son. So some high school recruits think that Coach Prime only cares about his sons. And that's sad news right there. And I can see why. Let's be honest. Let's be for real now. Come on now. I can see why they think that way. So I feel like that's what's going on with these high school recruits. They think, oh, you know what? They don't have a good O-line. It's going to take them a while to restructure that O-line. Plus, I don't even think Coach Prime really cares about the other players. He only cares about his sons. That's probably what they're thinking. Another thing is, quarterbacks and running backs are protected by the O-linemen. So that's why you're seeing quarterbacks and running backs decommit. And to make the situation even more interesting, understand Colorado had probably the least amount of rushing yards compared to any other college team. So that should tell you why a lot of running backs don't want to come and commit to Colorado, because they know, oh, if they had a season like that with barely any rushing yards, imagine if I come in, although I'm pretty good, you think they're going to let me run the ball? Probably not. So that's why that running back, Jamaris Wilder, decided to decommit, because he saw what happened this season. And he knows, okay, it may take them a while to restructure the O-line. And the quarterbacks, they need protection. We all saw Shedeur this season. He was running for his life every game. There were certain plays when he had like 1 second to make a decision. Release that ball. And quarterbacks are seeing that. They're like, you know what? I don't think I want to go through all that pressure. So I should probably decommit. Look for a school with a better O-line. So I think these recruits are probably just decommitting for right now. They really don't want to decommit. They want to play for Coach Prime in Colorado, but they're seeing that they don't have a great support from the O-line. So they're decommitting. So I think if Colorado can recruit some great O-linemen, these players would hop back on a commitment. I can almost guarantee, because from my perspective, if I was in this position, I'm going to be honest, I'd probably be thinking the same way. I would say, they don't have a strong O-line. So if I was a quarterback or running back, why would I want to commit to a school like this, And honestly, if I was in this position, a high school recruit that was a running back, I'm going to be honest right now, and I really wanted to play for Colorado and Coach Prime, what I would do is come for the wide receiver position, 100%. Because look, if Coach Prime allowed Travis Hunter to play both wide receiver and corner, what makes you think he wouldn't let running back play receiver? I mean, I think Dylan is a running back. He let Dylan play wide receiver, and plus, honestly, I'm pretty sure Coach Prime would love to have a player who wants to compete for a position. I think every coach wants that. They want a player who wants to commit because they know that player wants to help the team win. So I need to have that player on the team, on the field all the time. So for the high school recruits out there that play quarterback or running back that are highly prospected to play for Colorado or any college football team, don't give up on Colorado, man. I'm a Colorado fan. I'm a Coach Prime fan. I want to see that team be successful. Commit. And O-line, hey, man, come on. Go ahead. Commit to Colorado. You guys want to be successful? Coach Prime is a coach. I'm a Colorado fan. That's why I'm saying that, by the way. So I really want to see them do great things. They had a 4-8 season, really great compared to last season. I want to see them make it to the championship game. So, man, I just pray that this team can improve in the next 2-3 years, because I want to see that Natty championship go to Colorado soon. Anyways, I'm Jonathan Panda. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed my video, I would appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you enjoyed my video. If you subscribe, when you log on to YouTube, my YouTube videos will be posted on your YouTube wall, so that way you don't have to go searching or scroll down. My videos will be right there. Anyways, come back for another video like this. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Let's go Buffaloes.